Hey man, what's really going on today? Look, your boy YSN Hazel Renzy, we downtown Atlanta, Georgia, at the radio station Hot 107.9. And we finna go up in the major way, you feel me?
Sir.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got to know the move.
Got to know my boy Snap, my big brother, nigga. That way. Got to know.
We had some more time, bad time, now it's our time to get rich. So many strangers, that's why I had to line sweet. Don't want me to get my decline, I said for that shit, but I'm gonna get my
11 floor, right? Or 12? 12. No, I be forgetting. I just know it high up. You know, like
I don't know for now, but we yeah, Renzy, we.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Joy was serious, boy?
Yeah, bro. I brought Young Man, Will Gittins, Rachel, and off of Rock Nation.
Okay.
They were
My man, artist that I work with, really artist.
yeah.
Shoot.
You coming with us?
From this.
Please don't do well. Don't do live. Don't do live from that. You gotta do. If you do live, you have to do it from the actual 179 site and then share. Oh. China's not running out of money.
That's Facebook.
Facebook got jumping off.
Right.
So let her come in here. Oh yeah, we were talking about investments and shit. My fault.
Peace and blessings.
All right. Are you? Y'all wanna record? You wanna record audio?
We gonna do a special. We usually have the cipher. Everybody just go around, boom, boom, boom. We do the cipher just straight for half an hour. But this one we're gonna do a special thing because we did the birthday bash. We had you know that situation we had out there. So we're just gonna do special interviews with everybody real quick with all the artists that we picked. Plus, and then another special interview with my man Renzy. Plus, all right. So everybody just find a seat, relax.
25, you a year from 29, you just turned 28 in the one bedroom estate, and you ain't got no room for mistakes. You relying on your faith. God is good, ain't he? He keep it real, can't he? So close your eyes till you feel famous. It feel real, don't it? It give you chills, don't it? Well, you should hold on to it, cause it's a real moment. I ain't here to chill, I'm just here to keep it real only. I'ma tell you things you should hear from your real homies. I'ma keep it real, homie. I know how you feel, homie. All your friends is married with kids and you is still lonely. Cause success is in your will. Grandmother left, ain't even leave me in the will. So I'm feeling like Will, cause my daddy wasn't dead, but my uncle wasn't Phil. And it's hard how they see me as a prophet. They don't see that I'm the prophet, and the ones I counted on ain't never come through with deposits. And the ones you thought believe is kicking you to the curb when shit is feeling too surge. Just get yourself to the mirror.
You about my life story. Go ahead and get your phone, go ahead and record it. 2 minutes snitching, I seen people get it started. This my life reality, I can't ignore it. Hey, lately I've been in my feelings. Why I don't get no love from my city? Brother home free, yeah, he out the penitentiary. I be saying real ish if you niggas listen. I'ma speak to the chillin'. Never let them get you in your feelings. Never let them kill, start you glisten. Never be a fool, you gon' be in penitentiary. You should've learned in school when they hit you with detention. Did I forget to mention? I been on my Jordan like I'm pimpin'. Slap a Ninja City just like Nipsey. I been on my grind, it been a minute. I ain't wasting time, I need my minutes. Yeah, cause I ain't got all night. Break that ish down. Your pappy gon' play this ish on surround sound. I'm going up watching everybody around now. Too many in your circle, you can cross it like a pound sound. Hey, I ain't go to school with no tool, but I'm body. Them niggas that'll eat you up like food if they hobby. Can't wait to get them ends and act the fool in the lobby. Them folks will swarm around you just like roaches when you got it. Them facts. I done been in the situation you at, feeling like you got a weight on your back. Your mama running around and his daddy, yeah, he full off crack. Tell me how they gon' win like that. Nah.
What's that we just heard, man? Was that a single? What was that?
Man, that's just something coming off my album.
Straight up.
It's not gonna be a single. I got some hot singles.
Okay.
That's just gonna back it up. I got some heat for y'all, for real. But that's just me. My album on the way called Me. That's just me. talking about my life story. You know what I'm saying? I want to inspire people.
Indeed.
You know, I just write to inspire the next person. That's why we here. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Facts.
Stalking this man. So yeah, stalking this man. You got to do that with artists. So you can't even put yourself into a niche, into a rapper or a singer, because every single time I hear him, I'm like, man, do we bring him on for the R&B cipher? Do we bring him on for the cipher side? What do we do? But you fit into both bags so comfortably. So where is your lane? Where you can say, or you don't put yourself in the lane?
I don't put myself in the lane. I don't like being called a rapper or a singer. I just want to be called an artist. I want to create. I just create music. I paint. You know?
So did you start both of them at the same time?
No,
or did you?
I grew up singing in church.
Oh, okay.
I grew up singing and singing and singing. I just really started rapping like, I was like 15. I'm 24 now, I just turned 24 in May. So I mean, I'm getting better.
So your musical influences, like your top 3 favorite artists, don't matter the genre.
Man.
Like your top 3 favorite artists, you going on the island and you got your player, you got these 3. Who get?
Michael Jackson, Chris
Hey.
Brown,
Okay.
and Sam Cooke.
Your bar is high.
That part, man. So
That
when
part,
did
for real.
when did you know that you had a strong enough gift that'll be received by the public, man? Like when did you know that you had it?
Man, when I was 15, well, I always grew up singing.
Right.
My mama, she was singing, like going to church singing, everybody praising you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
That,
right.
like that feels good. I was 15. I started recording music with a small PlayStation 2 mic with a sock over it and a computer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we had the whole city rocking. Like we had the whole city rocking for the whole summer. Me and my boys, Eyeball, ENT, OBL for life. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Work with, put it out into the universe. They might be watching the show right now.
Listen.
Like,
Chris Brown.
okay.
Chris Brown, holla at your boy. For real. Chris Brown, T.I. For real, Tip, my boy, holla at me. Man, you know what? I like LMA. I like her too.
Nice.
She's
Word up.
I think that would be a hot.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah.
She's smooth.
Word, man. So tell us where you can be found one more time.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at YSN Hazel. You can find me on Facebook, YSN Hazel, everywhere YSN Hazel, YouTube, YSN Hazel, the same thing. I got a single out right now on YouTube called On My Way. It's on every platform. Go get that. That's love.
Straight up.
You know what? Let me tell people real quick how you got on this couch, because you weren't one of the artists that actually performed. You were a special guest. So you weren't. He wasn't even in the contest, but the mic was out when you were performing, and he kept going. He didn't stop. He didn't turn around and look at anybody, at the DJ, and get mad. He just kept performing. He was like, I don't need this mic. Take this. And that's the kind of thing that when we're out there in the street, we look for. If you're an artist, you can't get flustered because your mic cut out, your record wasn't working. You got to keep going with that industry level performance. And he did flawlessly, and made everybody hear him.
That's
and
why
made
you're on the
everybody
couch.
still connect with. We be putting people on the spot.
Yes, indeed, man.
He didn't know he was going to get on the camera. We just had to know him up on.
Hey, so it's a beautiful thing, man. A couple years ago, this good brother came through here, man, played us some tunes, man, and his whole life has changed, you know, since the last time we seen him, man, as a music producer, man. So just walk us through that, man. Give us the timeline, brother.
Oh man, so it was a long journey for sure. So I'm born and raised in Hawaii. I came here about five years ago. I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta. And while I was at the Art Institute, I had the Battlegrounds. And I came to Battlegrounds 5 years ago with some of the artists from the Art Institute of Atlanta. We came and played our song and everything. You guys told us what we need to do. So I went back, kept working, and just, I caught a lucky break. I started working with this artist named King and Young Mozzie. Rest in peace, Young Mozzie. And then from there, it just kind of took off. Young Mozzie, I met Yella Beezy. Had a song with Yella Beezy and YG on the album that came out, and then from there I met Young Land, started working with YFN Lucci, and it just took off.
Man.
Wow.
So man, so tell a producer, man, who's experiencing their patient time right now. The time where they're creating, but they haven't hit that like, what were you doing in that meantime to stay encouraged and to keep creating? Like, what were you doing?
Well, you gotta, it's a very you need to be dedicated in this industry. It's not something that can happen overnight. There was countless times, studio sessions and everything that I had to go to, and a lot of times, you're gonna get rejected. I've rejected 99 times and got accepted one time.
That's all it
But all it
takes.
takes is one time.
That's right.
And so ultimately you have to be dedicated. It's all about you have to be ready for that moment too. Because you have an opportunity and you gotta be able to capitalize on it when you get it. So.
Were we good to you? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
Were we good to you? Did it help?
Hey,
Look, yeah.
I heard that was the first question my man JM asked.
Hey, man. Gotta ask, man.
You guys are good.
So I know you said you got to be ready. So what were some of the things that you did to prepare to be ready?
So,
He came to see us. No,
but what I mean by be ready, like I always have beats on hand. Like I have beats right now. If anybody need to play beats, I have beats locked in my email. I always have beats on me everywhere I go, and I have a lot of beats, different types of beats. So any artist, like if I run into R&B artists, I have R&B beats. I have trap beats. I have reggae type beats, and so just really widening my category, and just like I said, having beats at all times. You never know who you run into. You can send an email. There's been a lot of times, like last night, I'm gonna use this as an example. Tory Lanez and them just contacted me. It was like, send a beat package. I got it. I'm ready. Boom. There you go.
You didn't have to get it ready.
Right.
It was ready.
It was already ready. All I had to do was send it over. And it's just being ready like that, because especially with artists, they in the moment type.
Yeah.
And it's like if they're in the studio right now, if you gotta be able to get it to them right there when they're in the studio.
Right.
Can you tell us about the power of collaboration?
Oh, it's huge. Like really, Young Land is a big reason why I'm at where I'm at today. Collabing with him was one of the best things I've ever done. I met him through this artist named Hunter Izzy. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. He's from Baltimore. But Miss Amina Diop, thank you so much too. She brought me to the studio to work with Hunter Izzy, and Young Land was there. And networking is a huge thing too. So I introduced myself to Young Land. We exchanged numbers, and use the numbers when you actually get them. So we exchanged numbers, and the very next day I'm like, hey man, let's collab or whatever. And he's like, yeah, all right. People, you gotta get on people sometime.
Right.
So I was was like, nah, let's really do it. He's like, all right. We finally set up a date, and we collabed, and I showed him like some of my beats, and I played some keys and stuff for him, and he really liked it. He was like, dang, you really can make beats. So from there we started working more and more, and then we developed like a real friendship too. So like me and Young Land, like not only is he like a manager, a mentor, but he's also like a real friend. And it's like he came to my little dinner thing the other day. So and congratulations, he's getting married too. So
Word up.
Yeah.
So what do you tell the 18-year-old Renzy? Right? Like what do you tell him? You get 1 minute with him. What do you tell him?
Oh, that's a tough question. I tell him don't be discouraged. There's a lot of times I've felt like giving up, like man, I wasn't meant to do this. But at the end, just keep fighting through. So I would just tell him, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, keep being you.
Straight up.
That's dope.
Straight
That's
up.
dope. He is such a humble person too. I thought he was kidding the other night when he was like, "No, dinner at my house." But he's really like invited everybody to dinner.
I really had.
at night.
Yeah, that was real. Really had.
Yeah.
The audience say he looking comfy and cozy.
Yes.
Well, he wasn't expecting
I wasn't.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell him. Like I
About the
knew
way
he was gonna be here, but I was like, no, because he's so humble. He might have been like, nah, yeah. It's just about the artist, because that's how he always is, about the artist.
So for the people who are looking at you, right? You can be comfortable because you're getting work done, right? You're probably watching from work or something like that. You know what I mean? We live in dreams out here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so for the people who want to link up with you and want to collab and connect, want to buy beats from you, how do they make it happen, brother?
Yeah, you hit me up on Instagram at Renzy808. It's that simple. I try to check as many DMs as I can, if I respond, whatever. So.
What new stuff you work?
New stuff.
What you got out now?
Most recently, the Don Q that just came out. Don Q from New York. We just dropped Me and Young Land. Did it? It's called Better Have That Money. That came out last week. Produced by Me and Young Land. Upcoming Armand and Trey. I got 2 songs on their album coming out. A whole bunch of stuff.
Let's go.
and start a business, build a bag, that was my only plan. What you thought you don't support, I hope you understand. Can't hold no hatred cause you don't repost me on the gram. Cause my success not on your stress, you ain't my only fan. And get the money, get the fame, we call that build the bag. But that same money and that fame will make you kill your mans. Without the money and the fame, I still built the bag. And you ain't one unless you young and you outlive your dad. Then make a plan to teach your son how to be a man. Then reach longer, teach your daughter how to be stronger. And chase her dream, don't chase no man, it's better being lonely. I planted seeds and watched my trees grow in 3 cities. But when it got high, I ain't quit. I watched Bad Boy, I watched Diddy. I hit Atlanta, I hit Houston, then I hit LA. My hustle grand, that grand hustle made me DM Trey. Then I met Easy and he told me that this shit ain't easy. After a few texts, I was in Texas like Yellow Beezy. He told me I can't make you make it, I can get you closer. And when you fall, don't let it break you, that just make you stronger. The artist signs some respect, I read that in a book. Knowledge more powerful than fear, and that's what got him shook. Man, call me Mrs. Go and get it illy. But you ain't gotta hate, man, you can go and get it with me. Cause I'm an 80s baby back when 20s felt like 50s. And niggas would go murder for the ink. 50. Like watching Trey get in front of Houston like Whitney. And yet he's still banned from every station in these cities. I want rap back like when Ho was with Dane. When 50 signed Game. Before Weezy was Tunchi, when Weezy was Wayne. When Missy hated Rain. Hey, I try not to complain when it's so like Jermaine, man. If home is the heart, then I guess I'm home. And it's gotta be right, cause my left eye gone. Man, I feel like T.I. when Big Phil got killed. Man, I feel like Meek Mill when that kid got killed. R-E-A-L, y'all gonna feel this to a chick get killed. I'ma kill this shit.